working with the element water. Does the individual or pupil exhibit his or her vitality? Will he or she have admission musically with their feminine aspect, left area, left hand, still left foot, and to their male aspect, right aspect, hand and foot? Can she move fluently in one musical idea to the next, or does she get stuck with an individual idea with too much structure? Are her movements hard, abrupt, or violent? Does she mistreat the musical instruments? A very nice tradition in a few Middle Eastern societies has somebody constantly pouring drinking water alternately from two gourds into a basin while someone else is giving cure with sound. Gradual rhythms of say 3, 5 or 7 beats seem, if you ask me, to be especially helpful in causing a better connection with the stomach area. These rhythms business lead to a natural swaying of your body laterally to emphasize the beat, which alternates laterally continuously. The first major neuromusical threshold I ran across was about being able to move from plain pulsation to rhythm. While all rhythm can be an alternation between event and non-event, forming thus the basis of consciousness, pulsation is commonly a continuous activity, remaining mainly or unconscious. The sensible environment of a baby in the womb is dominated by the pulsation of center beats, the inhaling of the mom, the rocking of the cradle. Usually you do not count number pulsation. It really is pointless. You merely make them and somehow get lost in the experience. Pulsation is by description a meeting that is repeated endlessly. Without knowing of time, it may even dissolve time. That is why it is employed in inducing circumstances of trance, which, in its positive, lucid version, leads you into beingness, the ageless present. Time will not count up anymore. When you hammer in a toenail, you would not opt for waltz rhythm to take action, would you? That's pulsation. Some children, and men and women, cannot grasp the difference. They cannot play any rhythm, cannot even perceive the difference between pulsation and tempo. It really is quite fascinating to discover this whenever using a child struggling to discern that difference. It can take calendar months, sometimes even years, before the child or adult can play rhythms, whereas normally a child would be able to do this within this range of 3 to 5 years, depending on whether she was raised in a culture rich in practiced rhythms or not. Rhythm, unlike pulsation, can be counted. It brings us towards party and requests a mindful use of the body. That is a much better integration of head and body, mental and physical. You will need to perceive a rhythm before you can tell your body to boogie it. Another major threshold connected to this component is gaining access to creativity. Getting pleasure from the knowledge of sound is essential before being able to access one's creativity. It's important, however, not enough though. To find yourself in an innovative exploration can be an additional step. At these times, the complete person appears to lighten up. This might last only a short moment, nevertheless. You can believe that she actually is expressing something of relevance to her. The main thing is not that she creates a melody, a structure or such like. A succession of notes or beats may be sufficient to allow some meaning to seem, for a lot of sort of strength and some happiness to express. The difference may seem simple but will be of great outcome.